Hello and welcome to Greeting Star. Today I have this really adorable little card for you, and those images that you see there are from Simon Says Stamp. I received a postcard for a discount when I ordered something from them, and I just cut those out of the postcard. So you can see those cute little images here, and the reason they have some shine on them is because they were from that postcard. And this is a Stampendous set. It's called Make It Pop, and it's a die cutting set. And I'm just using these ovals to create a window in the front panel of my card here. And I'm using some pre-cut and pre-folded texturized cardstock that I bought at Michael's. And I'm just going to cut those out with my Cuttlebug. I didn't show that part of that, but what you want to remember to do is when you're running it through your Cuttlebug is be sure to keep that card open so you don't cut through to the back of your card. So you see how when I brought that back it was open. And now I'm just going to layer this piece of paper over that back side of that cardstock so that you don't see what was printed on the back of it. And this is that Stampendous set again, and there's my ovals. I'm going to use two of them together, nested together, in order to create a frame to go around those windows in my card. So you're going to see here I'm just laying those together and taping them down with some leftover washi tape and running those through my Cuttlebug to cut it out. And you'll see here when I remove this tape that I've got two cutouts. One is the big oval, and then the next one is that oval frame, which is a really cool way to use your dies. If you use them together, you can get frames. So I'm just going to adhere that to the front of my card to create a nice little frame for my window. Now, I decided to use some Ranger glossy accents to adhere these to my paper just because it was right there in quick reach. You can also use the Elmer's glue pen, which I've used in previous videos. I use that a lot this Christmas. So it's your choice, whatever adhesive you have. I know this is a fairly strong adhesive, and it will make sure that that frame stays in place. So I'm just putting a very thin line of this adhesive all the way around this frame, and then I'm going to put it on my card. This card is so cute. I think it was a lot of fun to make because these images are so adorable. Now, these images from Simon Says Stamp, I don't think that they come in a stamp set. I think they're actually dies, and they're called picture book dies, and they're really adorable. So if you don't happen to have the little postcard from Simon Says Stamp, you can get the dies and just make your own little image and put those in a card like this. That would be just as adorable. So there we go. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one here. Now this is a different stamp and cut set from Artsy, and I'm going to use this stamp that says many thanks. So I'm taking my Versamark because I am going to heat emboss the greeting. And I'll also be using, and you can see here I have a whole bunch of different colors of embossing powder. I got those at Joann's in a little kit from Hampton Art. So these are some Hampton Art embossing powders, and I'm going to use the red, the bright red, to match for Christmas. And this is my We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press Stamping Tool. And I love this thing. I haven't tried the others yet. I know there are several different ones on the market I want to try, but this is what I have for now, and I've been loving it. It seems like when I stamp with it, I only have to stamp once because the impression comes out very well each time. So what I'm doing here is I'm just lining up my stamp where I want it on the card, and then I'm going to get my Versamark ink ready to stamp here. One of the things that I always forget to do is get that little anti-static tool. There it is right there. It has some kind of powder inside of it. I'm wondering what kind of powder it is, if it's like baking soda or cornstarch, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just putting that on my card so that none of the embossing powder sticks where I don't want it to stick. It gets rid of static electricity. So here I am just stamping this stamp with my Versamark ink. It's like a clear ink that lets you will allow the embossing powder to adhere to it, so that way I can heat emboss it. And I don't know if you can see it on the video or not, but there's a little bit of a shine left where that stamped on my card. And I'm going to do it a second time just to make sure that I get a good impression. Just using a piece of scratch paper to collect any excess embossing powder so I can put that back in the bottle and reuse it. Don't like to waste. So there we go. It says many thanks. Just going to put that back in the bottle. First I'm going to go over it again just to make sure I have a good coverage of that embossing powder on my greeting. Then I'm going to use my heat gun to heat up the greeting here. Sorry for these delays. I should have sped up the video, but I'm trying to hurry up and get this card out for you guys. I think it's so magical when the embossing powder sets. So cool. I love it. There we go. And the card doesn't look quite finished, so I'm going to add some details to it that you saw in the beginning. And those are just some cute little hearts and cute little snowflakes that you can get from the Poppy Stamps Oval Shasta die set. So thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. And as always, don't forget to check out my blog at greetingstar.org, and also take a look at my ebook at amazon.com/author/greetingstar. I hope you guys like this card, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.